For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting, iDiskiTimes.co.za. Okay. This has been a very eventful couple of days for Kaizer Chiefs and Molefi Ntseki, and everyone else involved with Kaizer Chiefs as well. Cavin Johnson is now confirmed as an interim coach or caretaker coach. Those who don't understand the word interim, it just means Ogoskashana uzoba umqeqeshi for now, and then he's going to be assisted by Dylan Shepherd. Arthur Zwane goes to the development, and Molefi Ntseki is gone. Here we are then. The last time you saw us this weekend, we were talking about this, and I was asking all of the guys what's going to happen. Tso said he's not going to come back. Junior also was convinced he's not going to come back. Umachaka said special leave. All of us were talking about the idea that he's not going to be here anymore, and I think it was clear all the weekend. But whatever happens, it's going to be a version of him no longer being a Chiefs coach. Whether he gets demoted, he's gone now. Your reaction, Mr. Tso, to that news story and just everything that happened around Ntseki. Was it supposed to be there in the first place?
Mzake kunjani mfethu ngibulisa wena mboso Junior mbulo Justice ngibulisa namakhaya cela support njalo iDiskiTV ngizobe nje njalo ngijike futhi Mzake you know ezinye izinto mina I saw it coming, you know, and it just said we always want to see our black coaches, our South African coaches coaching these big teams. You know, look at how things are happening for Rulani at Sundowns is doing very well. You know, everyone in that bench, it's South African, you know, and it makes us to be more proud, you know, and see Uguti, you know, South African coaches, they can do it, you know. So that's one thing that it was said for me, Uguti, things that didn't work out to go coach Ntseki, and you know, in Chiefs, it's one team, Mr. Nkeo, that I know since I grew up and I played professional until I retire, even now, that you know, when it comes to the image of the team, you know, they don't think twice. You know, they don't want to dent the image of the team, and if you have to go, then look, they release you. You know, you can look at the history itself, go back to players, you know, they were found guilty, you know, the team end up, you know, releasing those players. So what happened after the game of Amazulu, I mean, you know, now the image of the team, it's dented now, and how Chiefs they do things, they're not going to allow to go further, you know, in terms of damaging the brand itself. So they will release him. But you know, Mr. Nkeo, I'm worried in the way of how our football, I would say, the directors, the chairman, or the CEOs of the teams, in terms of decision making. You know, it's very, very crucial, because look, let's be honest, all of us. I'm not buying his face. I'm not trying to protect him. But when we look at what Unzobo did on his first season, yes, we all know Chiefs is a big team. Yes, we all know Chiefs is a big team. But when you look at him, first time coaching a big team, first time coaching a professional team, and also Pelela go number 5 Gulok. For me, it was not a bad achievement for a new coach who never coached any professional team.
Look at it this way, so
yeah,
just on that argument.
Yeah.
Arthur Zwane is fighting against Cavin Hunt.
Yeah.
4-time league winner. He's fighting against Rulani Mukwena.
Yeah.
And at the time, Rulani was working with Mangoba Mngoti.
Yes.
They've won the league countless of times. Yes. In and around him, there's Eric Tinkler. Yeah. In and around him, there's Steve Barker. And any other coach, you would think that that's a matchup that he would always come short in. And in addition to that, Chiefs were taking risks with their brand by employing Arthur Zwane and Molefi Ntseki. And it brings about the question, why don't you go out there, whether it's here in South Africa, get the best in class, pay for a coach who's going to be here and bring 10 other people, and let make sure that those 10 other people that is coming with the technical team are singularly looking at the business of running football, because it appears as though at that football club, you've never seen Uklopi. with Sundowns, the chairman now. You've never seen him be involved in the business of football. Ibhola ekhatywayo. Akana D license, akana C license. Akana A, akana B, akana UEFA Pro Club. Even his brothers, his sisters, his cousins, they have nothing to do with the business of running football. Yeah. They have Utrot Moloto if they need anything, and then they have the technical team. I'm a coaches with Sundowns. Michael Loftman, Rolani Mukwena, Mangoba Mngweti, there was Steve Kompela, I think Farad Berdien is a physio, and stuff like that. So you will never see non-football people running the business of football. But at Kaizer Chiefs, there are non-football people involved in the ukhatywa ball. You can do the business, the brand, but ukhatywa ball has nothing to do with you. And I think that's part of the problem as well. What do you think of everything in the reshuffle? Athazwane being demoted, Dylan Shepard assisting Cavin Johnson, the appointment of Cavin Johnson.
Mr. Gary, it was coming anyway. That remember that we from my gaming yourself, I know Ntseki worked with Arthur from the under 17, the under 20, the under 23, including the senior team of Bafana. So when you move Ntseki out, definitely you had to move no and it's something that I saw it coming a long time ago. Mr. Gale, you know, one point that I will put in, one thing I love about Chiefs is that they've got a good person when it comes to their marketing team. And now they need to look at to say, look, in the marketing part we do very well. It means we've got the right person that did the marketing. So now let's go to football. Let's get somebody that really knows football. Not that, let's not confuse growing under football in terms of growing under a team. Then it means now you understand the game, you understand the dynamics of the game. No. I think that's where we're getting confused because you just explained now. Look at also another example of
Pirates now. Pirates in a football people with football. Upra Stan is a football person. Those people. I come to a football manager who doesn't know anything about the actual football itself.
Look at what is happening in Pirates. Dr. Koza, he's a chairman, he's there, he's a father. You know, as a father, you point it there and there, but you've got people that are doing the business for you. And look at Oprah Stan. Look, no one is perfect. He can make his own mistakes, but you know, having a football person in the team, running the team, you'll always be on the safe side. Look at last season. Beside the league, they've won 2 cups. Look at this season, already they've got 1. They're going again for another one. So it tells you a good thing. When you've got a football people running football, you'll achieve the goals that you want to achieve.
We have to go. There's a match that's about to play now. Where does Chiefs go from here in terms of a permanent coach? Who do you want to be the next permanent coach at Kaizer Chiefs?
Mr. Kewo, let's give Ulontuzan coach Cavin Johnson. I know him. I grew up, you know, I would say under those coaches because he was a coach of Lapana School of Excellence, and we used to play against School of Excellence, and I knew him from that time, and also under 17 and under 20. So let's give Coach Johnson a chance. Let's allow him to have his people, and I would love to see Sudesh. Because all of them, they scholarship one, so they all grow up, they do one thing. So I would love if Sudesh can come and be a technical director at Chiefs. Then let him, Sudesh, and Cavin Johnson and his technical team, about Dylan Shepard and whoever, about Tibet, to run the team. Let them do what the football people they need to do.
All right, so there you go. Thank you very much, Mr. So-and-so. Thank you to everyone who's watched as well. Of course, the comment section is open for your opinions. Who do you think should be the next coach at Kaizer Chiefs? For now, Ubambele, coach Cavin Johnson. It's possible that they might be interviewing other people. We don't know. Of course, a lot of journalists will find that out sooner or later. iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, all sports betting. Thank you for watching us.